Today I'm making churros. Mexican Independence Day is right around the corner on September 16th, and it's got me craving some Mexican sweets. Like the pasta I made a couple of weeks ago, making churros is something I was always intimidated by. It turns out it's actually very easy to make them. Just make a dough out of some water, butter, flour, and some eggs, fry it up, and coat it in sugar. As always, you can turn on subtitles by pressing the CC button, or check out the full list of ingredients in the video description. For our churro batter, you're going to need about 2 cups of water, 1 stick of cinnamon, 5 tablespoons of butter, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of flour, and 3 beaten eggs. Let's start off by pouring our water into a pot to boil, along with the stick of cinnamon. We're going to cover this and let it boil about 10 to 15 minutes, keeping an eye on it to make sure it doesn't completely evaporate. This will infuse the cinnamon into the water and leave us with about a cup of water. Remove the stick of cinnamon and add more water if needed to reach 1 cup. Now add your measured cup of cinnamon water back to the pot and add in your butter, vanilla extract, sugar, salt, and whisk together over medium-low heat till everything is melted. Next, you're going to dump in your flour all at once and whisk it in to combine gently with the liquids. I thought I'd share the range of emotions my face goes through when shit gets stuck in the whisk. You're welcome. So once everything looks decently mixed, I suggest you switch to a rubber spatula and continue mixing and pressing out any dry patches to mix them in. And you're going to want to turn off the heat now. Next, we're adding in the eggs in small batches, working quickly to avoid scrambling them. And just continuing to mix it in evenly. I let everything cool a couple of minutes and put a large star tip in a piping bag. Though I'm sure you could cut a hole in a plastic Ziploc bag and use that if you don't have a piping bag. Roll up the edges and start scooping the batter, dough, whatever it is, into the bag. Fill up a pot with oil and turn it up. Once it's hot enough to fry, squeeze your churro out of the bag to your desired length and cut it off with some clean scissors. I was able to get 2 in my pot at a time, and I just used some tongs to keep them from sticking and try to keep them fairly straight. I fried them about 30 seconds on each side, or until they came out nicely golden and crispy, like this. Set them onto a paper towel lined plate to drain any excess oil and keep going until you're out of dough. These churros are already looking amazing. All that's left is to coat them. I like mine to really taste like cinnamon, so I'm adding extra, but you can stick to just sugar or use less cinnamon if you want. And not surprisingly, all you need here is half a cup of sugar and a tablespoon of cinnamon. This couldn't be easier. Dump your sugar onto the plate, followed by the cinnamon, and just whisk it together till evenly distributed. I know, so complicated. Our churros should have cooled down a bit by now and we can begin coating them. Just roll them around on the plate till they're evenly coated. You want to wait till they've cooled a bit so the sugar doesn't start to melt. When you're done, you'll be left with quite an impressive plate of churros. They're really just so simple to make and they taste amazing. They're crunchy and sweet on the outside and soft and moist on the inside. The sugar and cinnamon really just add so much to these both in flavor and visually. They're glittery sticks of fried deliciousness. Give these churros a try, I know you won't be disappointed. I'd love to see if you make anything from my videos. Tag me on Instagram at Michael with 4 H's. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and come back next week to see what I'm going to do with the churros. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new, please consider subscribing. Would love to have you around and it's free. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you all next Thursday.